Hello.
Welcome
to
the
emotional
pendulum
cast.
Today we are in this new setting. We are outside because you'll see you will see this video on Monday the 20.
I don't know.
Monday the somethingth. But today is Friday
The 20th.
20th, which is an important day. You probably saw that in the title. Today is
Ostara, the spring equinox.
Do you think it's finally time not to stop explaining the emotional pendulum podcast, or you want to say something about it?
I can just explain really quickly who we are. So I'm Francesca, this is
Vinci,
and this podcast is usually about emotions and the good things and the bad things in life. But today we're changing it up. We have another format because we wanted to celebrate Ostara with you. So happy Ostara to everyone watching or listening. Yay. And so we will talk about what is Ostara for us, when did we incorporate it in our life, and we're going to talk about our last year celebration and then what this year will bring us, hopefully, or what we want to actively try to do this year. And we're channeling the energy of spring to help us.
Yes, I would like also to add that we will probably not go too deep into the Ostara's original tradition. First of all, because I don't think there's such thing as the original standard procedure to celebrate this one, because it was and is still a pagan. How do you pronounce it?
Mm-hmm.
Pagan.
I think both.
Yeah, pagan celebration. a pagan celebration. So it's a mixed between all the people, proto-Germanic people from centuries ago. Plus, I personally, and if I may speak also for you, we don't have enough info about the origins of this celebration. But we will share how we celebrate it and how. Or you can just go on your favorite decentralized browser engine and search for it.
Yes.
You will find the same info we have. What else? Should we start? Or?
Yes, we can. I mean, we can say some information about Ostara in the sense that, whatever is related to spring. So we know that the themes of Ostara are awakening, the life that's coming back after the winter, and fertility, and this. So these are the themes and what we want to focus on. And in general, we can start by saying that this is our New Year's, because we don't really celebrate the New Year's in January. I mean, it's more like a social thing, but it doesn't make sense to us that we should start something new in January when everything is dead, because it's winter, and winter is a time for rest and stillness, not a time to start something new. So with spring, when everything is going back again to life, the flowers are blooming, the birds are singing, the days are longer, that's the time where you feel okay, now it's time to live again. So yes.
No, just if you are about to start, instead we don't have the orange today. I don't have the shaker. I forgot it at home, but we can lit the the stick. Just before, please let me check. I'm my paranoid ass.
Yes.
I just want to make sure the camera is recording, and it is.
I will
You will?
light it here because the wind.
Oh, I can help you.
I'll try this one. Is it okay? Okay, attenzione.
Nice. So, what will be the first topic since we are not since this is completely new format for us?
So I think I explained what, or we can put it somewhere else if you want, or I can just keep.
We can maybe may I try while you?
Yes. That at least I explained what Ostara is for me and what, why is it important for me and how I integrate it into my life. Do you want to share anything else about it for you?
Could you please repeat?
That I said that I already said, about Ostara, what it is for me and the themes and the fact that it's kind of like a New Year's. Do you want to add anything to that?
No, not really add anything, since I believe in the same things related to Ostara. There was something I wanted to say. Yeah, just confirming the fact that I mean, for example, this year was the first time in my life I went to sleep before midnight. I'm talking about the 31st of December, so the night of so the New Year's Eve. I always felt like I was kind of forcing myself to be present, and not that I didn't, not that I never enjoyed celebrating it on the 31st of December, because I like, if I am in good company, it's always nice. But I never felt the importance of this passage between the midnight of the 31st and the 1st of January. And I believe deep inside also many other people, they are into the partying side, like, and that's okay, genuine, if you don't do bad things, if you don't get wasted and I don't know, do things you would regret the next day, and that's okay. But I don't know. It's just because it's happening and other people are looking for it and everyone is doing it. But for me, the real meaning is today, on the equinox, the spring equinox, or Ostara in this case. It grew on me. It wasn't always like that. I always had a connection with nature and pagan rituals and celebrations, because I never really understood the Christian ones, and I always felt like I should have questioned them myself. And then when I started growing and I started questioning the society we live in, religions also were a part of my doubts, and yes, it's basically the same thing you said, just with more personal touch.
That's exactly what I wanted, some personal touch.
Yes. Personal
touch. And so the next step, you touch also the...
I tried to do it.
And we can talk about last year and what we thought about, what we did, because basically we usually write some kind of like
Yeah, sorry, today will be a bit mess because it's been a lot. I'm not using this microphone, and also it's not the other we are using at home that you just put it there. This is a bit more sensitive, so maybe the audio will be imperfect or no, imperfect, but it's okay. Who fucking cares? I care.
Yeah. So how do you say that? Propositions? No, that's not how you say that. Resolutions. Resolutions.
Yes.
Sorry. So we usually write some resolutions like you would for New Year's, in the December one, January one, and yeah. So we can talk about what we wrote last year and how that went. Who wants to start?
You have the
Yes.
mic already, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I didn't write it down. I took a picture because I found it the other day without looking for it. I was like, I had like because my room is always a mess, and then a notebook was like open in my room, and I was like, that reminds me of something, and it was what I wrote last year for Ostara, and it was basically about embracing uncertainty. I don't know if I mean, we had plenty of uncertainty this year, but I remember that last year my uncertainty was like specifically related to relationships. This year, the only thing that's certain is relationships for me in this moment of my life.
The only thing which is uncertain.
Yeah. So it is.
Am I included?
Yeah. Yes. The only thing that's certain.
Certain. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is
I
different.
The only thing that's uncertain.
Yeah. No, that last year relationships were uncertain. This year the only thing that's certain is relationships. A dog approached. And so that's nice, but I still struggle with uncertainty, and I guess I need to work on embracing it also in other areas of life. And yeah, and also there was something about focusing on my friendships, which I feel like I did. I spent a lot of time with my friends, and I cultivated the relationships with my friends a lot. And in general, as I said, like relationships were super important for me. And also there was something about learning about nature more, and I think I did because during all the mushroom seasons, so like, summer and autumn, we were often in the woods, and I was studying a lot, and I found many mushrooms that I never did. That's my obsession that I will probably examine more thoroughly when we go more in the summer and autumn. So that's exciting. And yeah, I would say that's so, like, some things were good, some things I didn't really manage to do, but it's interesting to look back and see like what I thought in that time was important.
Thank you. So I didn't really think about finding the resolutions I wrote last year, but today I wrote down 3 of them. The first 3 that came to my mind, and while writing them, I found myself satisfied. Yes, happy because I realized all of them were successful. The first one took longer than I wished. The first time I wrote it, which was the first time I wrote it down, was 2 years ago. But it's okay. There's no expiring date, and it's to quit smoking. Yeah, yes. It's been actually, now I can tell you precisely. The last one I smoked was 173 days ago.
Crazy.
No, it's normal. It's completely. Yeah, I know what you meant, and I'm happy about it. Okay, first time I wrote it down was 2 years ago, and I managed, and I tried, and I was I tried at different times. This is the longest one. The second one I wrote down was to have some savings, to save some money, and I managed to do that somehow. I mean, I not really willingly, like, yeah, not really with my consent, but yes, I received a severance pay since I lost my job, and I managed to save the money I couldn't save on relying only on myself. So it happened, okay, differently than how I imagined it, but it happened. And I will take a break because it's probably very noisy now. Thank you. You have just listened to People's Radio.
People's radio, yeah, that sounds.
That's the first word that came to my mind. And the third one is also I also accomplished the third one. I managed to finish writing the novel I started writing in 2015 or so. No, 2016 or 18, I can't remember. And I finished it. I finished the story. I still have to develop the characters and fill some blanks. Okay, but the main thing is finished. It's actually finished in December. In December I finished it. Seems longer to me because now we are in March. Yes, so in December. Okay, now I should. One of my new resolutions was, but I didn't write it down. I mean, this was my new resolution from January, when we participated and still are participating in a good friend of ours accountability group, where we decided to share one goal each and keep track of it together with other people. And this was mine, to finish the editing, to review the notes, to like trying to complete the whole package, and maybe trying to send it to publishers, hoping they would like it and decide to publish it. I didn't do any of that, and that's okay. So yes, it was apart from the uncertainties, it was a how can I say, rigoglioso year, like
Thriving. That's rigoglioso.
Yes. Can you also apply this word to like a field is like there's plenty to grow. Many things are growing, so you can say okay, because I often relate this word to corporate, because it's
everything. I want to say that corporate stole everything.
Yeah, it's like Christianity basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true, because corporate they want you to feel like their storytelling is something related to the everyday life, so they use those words.
They're also blooming.
I like that. This is unrelated. It's related only to nature and influenced by it only to me. So yeah, those were my last year accomplishments. Yes, because surely I also I don't, not failed, but I couldn't reach many goals, but it's okay. I feel like life is beautiful. I am beautiful. You are beautiful. Probably also some of you. Everything is going okay. It's going okay. Could be way worse, and there is way worse around. I'm very privileged. So please.
Welcome back. Okay, so my resolutions for Ostara this year, I wrote a bunch of stuff down. I'm gonna go through it quickly. I would say that my main thing that I want to start doing is to learn how to live in the present, because I realized that I basically, whenever there's something happening in my life that's not certain, as I was talking about earlier, I will start to process. Of course, nothing really is certain. Yes, but I start to basically to process the worst thing that could happen before it happens. So basically, I don't know, like, I'm trying to make an example that is not actually the example of my life because it's personal. But I don't know, for example, you get a dog, and instead of enjoying the dog with you, you start to think that the dog will die, and then you start to process that the dog is gonna die, and you're fucking destroyed about that, and you're so sad, and you're like anxious because you know that it's gonna happen. So I'm like that often. So I'm like, but it's also different because the dog will die, because that's what happens, that animals die. But like for me, it's not even certain what would happen that is bad. I just decide that it's kind of like a way to do it before it happens. So if it happens, I already know, or I'm already over it in a way, because I was already sad, and I was already anxious and panicking before it even happened. So this is super exhausting because I could just wait, and then if it happens, I react, and this is what I want to start doing, to just enjoy the moment that we have, without starting to think about everything that could go wrong, because of course anything could happen. Also, something good could happen. Shocking.
Yes.
So maybe you never right. So maybe you never have to actually process something bad, because maybe it will never happen. So why would you do it, before? So this is my main thing, and
If I
of course.
think, I mean, also, if this bad thing will happen, it will happen without your control.
Yes.
So why not try to enjoy the time before the bad thing will happen, if of course it will happen anyway, right? Like in Shogun, they said, the TV series I am rewatching, and Francesca, so not people, is watching now. They said that death is I can't remember the word they used, but like
It's natural, maybe something like that.
huh?
Natural.
No, they said like it's I will say to you, maybe in Italian, maybe you'll find the English word, like they. So you will also hear a free Italian lesson. Incornicia la vita, and it's not framed. They didn't
Like
use that word.
around.
Like when death occurs, it's like it symbolizes that there was life
Yes.
before,
Yeah.
and still there will be, like, this is a single moment that will like prove. They used another word, prove, demonstrate that there was life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I mean, I'm not there yet that I'm actually stressing out because of death. That is not has not happened yet. I hope I'm not gonna start.
Bad things.
But yeah, for sure.
In general.
Exactly. So just being in the present, and then of course I add the usual, like, actually practice that foreign language that you should practice, and actually skate more so you get better at it, and actually get some experience with the teaching that you're doing. So like some more like practical stuff, of course, just to remember that if you do something, you are gonna get better. Like it's gonna happen. That's how it is. Like habit, if you establish a habit, then you will be better at it, and then you will do it more easily. So I should actually do it more. Do you want to move the instance? Scotta? Okay. And yeah, and then what else? Yeah, and then of course something that I would like to stop doing is to think about other people's happiness more than my own. You're so strong. You basically made a hole in the wood. Like, so yeah, because I mean, of course, it's important that other people are happy and that they're thriving and that they're blossoming and that everyone is good. But if I'm not good, then I cannot enjoy other people's. I cannot like celebrate other people's being being good because I am not good. So just like, cause sometimes I feel like I decide to sacrifice myself because I know that saying no to someone or like, I know that for them is like an inconvenience, and so instead of be like, okay, but I cannot do this now, so maybe they can be inconvenienced this time. I'm like, no, I cannot inconvenience anyone. I must do it. So just like it's okay to cancel plans. It's okay to listen to your body. It's okay to be like, okay, I cannot do this now. And mind, of course. And something I wanna stop doing, if I can, whenever I will have the chance, is to stop using my time for things that I consider useless or unjust. That is my job. But, it's not easy to just change your job. And we know that jobs are fragile things. And we are grateful to have one. So, but still, maybe look around and maybe see if there's an actual opportunity to find something that I actually like more, that I would love to, arrive at the moment, like achieve, a moment where everything that I do every day, I actually want to do. That sounds great.
May I add something that you surely think, just maybe when we have these kind of conversations and there are other people, kind of, I always have to specify this discussion does not include boredom, noia.
Yeah, boredom.
Boredom. I mean, because boredom is not useless. It's necessary to be boring. So we're Francesca, and if I may still again speak for you, since we only
have
one
mic.
Rofon. I forgot.
that we think that boredom.
If I may speak for the two of us, it's not like removing the useless stuff would mean to produce, increase the productivity as a human being. But I mean, I know, but sometimes maybe someone new that doesn't know us.
I'm gonna elaborate. With useless, I mean something that to me is useless in the sense that I don't agree with, and like it's not helping anyone, it's not making me feel better, and to us, like, to be bored or to do your chores or to do stuff that you have to do, but usually they don't bring joy, but you don't have to have joy all the time. Like, there are stuff that you do and they're important, but what I mean is, like, when you have a job or you have to do something that you just have to do it because you need money, or but you don't agree. So like you have 8 hours of your day that you're spending doing something that to you it's useless, in the sense that of course it's not useless to bring money home because we all need money to live, unfortunately, but you know what I mean. So to try to find a way to use my skills or whatever I can to actually do something that I'm proud of. And yeah, I would say that's it, because I also wrote something down, but it's, I don't know, I don't even know what it is. I just said that when it's not too overwhelming, to try to understand what I want from the future. But because like I don't wanna be like, I need to know what the future holds, or like what I want to do, but I don't know, like to open my mind to other possibilities, not the ones that are forced upon us, but like to see, because it's hard, like whenever you're like bored or you're not doing anything, or it also happens when you're doing something, that your brain starts to think about your life and your age, and that the future will happen, and it's constantly happening, because now is the future compared to 5 minutes ago. So, and maybe you get overwhelmed and you get scared. So I would like to look at the future not like it's something scary, but it's just something that is constantly happening and whatever. Okay.
Well, thank you for for sharing yourself like this to me, first of all, and to the possible audience. Can I also add something about it? You say we all need money, and that's true. But I would like to add that we all need money in the current state of society. I want and I must believe that another present, another lifestyle is possible, not having to depend on money. Because, for example, today I was listening to a person explaining that capitalism is not a human's nature. That's a topic for another video, but that's why now I'm resonating what I heard about money and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I meant when I said unfortunately, it means that I don't want this to be the case. But now in this day and age, and where we live, and I mean, I feel like everywhere, kinda.
Yeah.
We need money, not a lot, and that's important. That some people are obsessed with having always more and more and more and more. That's
still not their fault if I may. Sorry, I interrupted. Finish, please.
No, I mean, I'm talking about like the millionaires and billionaires that, stop, get help. But of course, it's like ingrained in all of us, the capitalism of it all.
Yeah, and then these people influence others to believe that your values determined from what you own. What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck? It's like those memes that they're showing like. Humans have this, and they still decided to go to the office and 8 hours a day. So yeah. So my resolutions.
Yes.
Or did I already said them? No, I did not.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So my
to shuffle.
yes, please. It's so relaxing. Can we ASMR for a few seconds?
Of course.
I don't even know the results, but. I felt the tingle. Okay. I have 3, and they are also quite of theoretical and abstract, but they can be put into practice. The first one is to do more activism.
Slay.
Yes, and I now consolidated my beliefs. I am now certain and strong about my beliefs. I wish I could do more about them, and mainly I was saying principally principalmente, and mainly is being an advocate for the animals, and at the same time about the environment, and everyone and everything that is that has less rights and deserves more, and that it's struggling to survive, and it's being abused. And so also human beings, women, and LGBTQIA plus community, everyone that is minority, for all minorities, especially first of all, I admit, first of all, the ones that are being tortured and killed as we speak. there's like billions of animals. So I want to be more of a pain in the ass that I already am, and do more for the cause. The second one would be, and please interrupt me if you want to say something. Second one would be to be part of a community and be more with people, not only to socialize, not only visit them more, text them more, but be an active part of something. Uh, even recreational, even not a community of other activists, or just, I don't know, could be a running club or a swimming club, no, I don't know, a chess club, or no, or something else. I really don't. I'm terrible at swimming, and I don't know how to play chess. I have nothing against them. Just be a part of a community and stay more with people. Again, not only to socialize, but to do something with them, help them. It would be better, but also just share and just. I mean, the thing is, I'm used to be by myself, and I love myself. So I know, how can I say, I'm very used to my independence, so it's getting harder for me to stay with larger groups of people. I'd like to change that, or at least try to be more with people. Huh? Ish. And the last one actually is more practical, and it's to create more art than to create more art. Period. And I don't have social media anymore, apart from YouTube, which is a social media, but I'm not using it. Okay, I am listening to people talking in the morning while I'm doing other things, while I'm doing the chores. I do the chores at home, or sometimes when I don't want to listen to music and I am at the gym, I'm watching videos, horizontal videos. Shorts are prohibited. But I would like to create more than I am consuming. Yes, this is my most practical goal. And I wrote art. It's important to me, explaining that art for me could be even just carving some wood, and I keep it only to myself. To create art for me doesn't mean to expose paintings, or to sell. Again, this is productivity, to sell handmade stuff I created. For me to do art, in this case, I even mean sketches on my personal diary, something like that, or also just to write more, because also that is a form of art, or just to create more art and consume less, to give more than I am taking in life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. I can comment.
You are good.
Hey, you're good. About the, I agree with everything you said. Yes. About the activism, maybe it's gonna be interesting to understand how to do activism, and what's the way to get to more people. And
that's my field.
Yeah, like in a way that it doesn't have the opposite effect. It's hard because people are
boycott is already a great form of activism. If you don't know how to start, you can start. You don't know what to do in the beginning, you can start by not doing some things. But I
don't know if they heard you, because
I also don't know. But I interrupted, so please.
No, he was saying that also boycotting is an important way to do activism. Like, not doing is also doing, in the sense of not supporting certain things. It's also like it gives a message, right? And I feel like veganism is all about that. Not only about that. There's also I mean, in this case, what you want to do is also do something, not just not buy the products and not, invest in that, but also do something to help more actively. And that's important, because I feel like veganism is a very sensitive subject for some reason. For a lot of people, they get very defensive, and so we can shout out our favorite vegan. Apart from, I mean, you're my favorite vegan, but you are my favorite vegan. But apart from you, my other favorite vegan is Earthling Ed. And
Hello, Ed.
The way that he does activism is very interesting, and I feel like you can tell that how passionate he is, and like what he says as a bite to it, but he still does it in a very gentle way.
Yeah.
And so that's maybe an inspiration, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do some cards. So I have this beautiful deck. I don't know if you can see. Maybe should I go closer? It's called Seasons of the Witch. It is actually like a series of decks. I think there are maybe all of the all the pagan celebrities or festivities. Celebrities is not the word that I would want to say. Celebrations or festivities. And this one is the only one I have, and the first one I bought. Of course, that's why it's the only one. And it's about Ostara. So
the first one you bought?
No, not the first deck I bought, but the first one of this series. And it's just very pretty. Like, I don't know, it's the drawings are very pretty. And when we pick our cards, maybe we can show them up close. So I was thinking that I will give my mic to Vince now, and I can shuffle, and then I can put it here, and we can choose one card each, and then we can read whatever the meaning is about what Ostara will bring us, and what the new year will be like. What message we can have.
You're giving me the mic so you can shuffle, or should I? Okay. So I maybe in the meantime I can read. I'm also moving a bit because it's getting a bit chilly. I will read the back while you shuffle, yes? Ostara. Also, I don't know why I was doing the voice. Ostara, also known as the spring equinox, marks the end of a journey, renewal and new beginnings. It's an opportunity to step fearlessly onto a fresh path and surrender to the powerful version of yourself that you are becoming. Seasons of the Witch, Ostara Oracle. Also check out the song Season of the Witch by Donovan. It's a beautiful song. Offers nourishment for your hopes and goals as you enter the next cycle of your spiritual evolution. Beautifully illustrated and with uplifting invocations and practices to explore, this deck will help you transcend even the darkest, longest winters of your soul. I'm not promoting this product. I realize it sounds like I'm promoting it. Don't buy it. You don't need it.
If you want to buy it, you can, but you don't have to.
Yeah, exactly. Just I'm trying to de-influence them because if I tell them to not to buy it, probably only the ones that really need it.
Or maybe you're gonna influence them not
reverse
to buy it.
psychology.
You're gonna it's still influencing, but on the opposite direction.
Yes.
Okay, so we can think about Ostara, and then whenever we are called, it's kind of like the game we do with Pokemon.
Yes.
Whenever we are called by some card, we can pick it.
I will start the third video though, because I am afraid that it will be interrupted. Eccoci qua. So okay, I will put down the mic. Okay, and one card, yes, preferably. Yes.
So I will do you first, in the sense that you can pick, and then we can read what your card says. I can do some ASMR. Also, I hope you can hear the birds singing in the background, because they're very peaceful. You got it. Tell us.
Clear the but
What is it?
spring cleaning.
Oh my god, that's so you.
38. I don't know if the number is relevant.
It's just the number of the card in
It is time to clear from the path that. It is time to clear from the path all that does not serve you. That's so you.
Sure. So we can before yes, before reading the message from the booklet, we can also talk about.
Sorry if I cover your face,
It's
but I
okay.
put the focus on your face, so I must put it in front
Don't
of
worry, you can cover my face anytime during the filming of this video. So I was saying that before reading what the booklet says, because there's also a little guidebook, we can also use our brain, because we were talking about it the other day, how we're very quick to DuckDuckGo, or like look stuff up before using our brain. So
Yes.
what does this card make you think about? Or the spring cleaning, the drawing, whatever.
First of all, in the most practical and simple way, I love cleaning my home, the place I live, and sometimes I love also cleaning other people's places.
I mean, that's amazing for me because I'm the opposite. So get you a man who loves to clean.
So that's already, without not metaphorically speaking, spring cleanings. Love them. I like to get rid of stuff. Also, sadly, a part of it's sad. I like throwing things away or giving them away. I only throw them away when it's there. I mean, if we want to go there, everything is fixable or it is possible to rearrange it somehow. But you know what I mean. So I like to get rid of stuff and see I have less than before. So it's probably time. I really have too many clothes. All of them thrifted. Like only socks and underwear is not second hand. What I have is everything is second hand. And the running shoes are new because of reasons. What did you ask?
Oh, this. Like, what does that make you think of?
Also thoughts. I mean, I don't really have thoughts that I regret. I mean, I worked and I'm still, but I worked a lot to clean my mind from toxic thoughts from the past, like the thoughts we have when we are young and we don't know who and what we are. So like I used to be very angry at things. I used to blame people for the world not really functioning. I used to try and find to try and blame everything I could but me. Then I started blaming myself for everything, blaming myself for the world not really functioning, for the things in life in general. Like I used to, not really, but you know, metaphorically, I used to blame myself for the pollution or something like that, right? Now I'm blaming only the rich. Yes, and I don't regret it. They are also the product of something wrong started before them, but fuck them.
Yeah. Okay, so let's read what this says.
Yes.
After you use your brain in a amazing way. So the keywords are clearing, cleansing, and making space. So that makes sense with what you said. It says someone or something from your situation is taking up valuable space in your heart and mind, and there will be no room for anything additional to enter your life until you clean out what is broken, unused, or causing unnecessary clutter.
Clutter?
Yeah, like mess.
Okay.
When you receive this card, you are asked to learn the art of letting go. It's one thing to know something no longer has a place in your life, but it's something entirely different to physically take steps to release it, and another thing still to let it go emotionally. This is a clear sign to move on and confirmation that what you have asked for is not for you. By setting yourself free, you're also giving permission for the other people involved to do the same. All of you will now have the chance to find places and people that are in alignment with who you are now and who you are becoming. Trying to force your desired resolution will only cause unnecessary stress and can lead to further frustrations and additional problems that can easily be avoided by making this intentional choice. And then it says, abre camino, opening pathways, floor wash. So that floor washes are powerful ways to remove unwanted influences from your home. You love to wash your floors.
Yes, and I should do them. I told you I should clean my floor last time you were there.
See? This floor cleaner will clear a home of negativity. It's like a recipe to clear your floors.
Yeah.
It says water to boil. There is fresh or dried lemon balm, dried pine needles, rue, that I don't know what it is, probably a plant, mugwort, also a plant, and then dried abre camino, that I don't know what that is. And then you use that and you clean your floors. Wow, amazing.
Yeah, that's lovely.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
That's lovely.
That's lovely, innit?
That's lovely, Laos.
Okay. And as you do it, as you wash the floors, you're thinking, this I don't need anymore. This I don't need.
Yes.
Yes.
It's I always why I love cleaning, apart from seeing the results, also because while I'm doing it, and I truly believe it's the case also for many of you, it's meditation. It's I mean, it's also mentioned in some Buddhist schools that cleaning is a fundamental part of your daily life, because you're now, these two words that are now are trending. You are locked in. You're focusing on only one action or a series of action for only one goal. Okay, you could put music. Sometimes it's joyful. You could sometimes take breaks, but while you're cleaning, you're doing only one thing. You're not consuming. You're not producing. You're there, and it's you're doing. There is purpose.
Yeah, and then you feel better afterward because your environment is cleaner. And I mean, unfortunately, for someone who's very messy, it's sad to say, but it's true that when your environment is tidy, also your mind feels better.
Why sad?
Because I don't want to do it. Because I'm lazy. I don't want to clean.
But I didn't get why it's sad.
Because it's another proof that I should actually clean.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, but yeah, it's okay.
I mean, I sound like I'm Shrek. I'm not Shrek.
You're not green.
Yes, it's just I'm just messy sometimes. I never felt the need to tidy up spaces. And my mom always told me how can you live in this mess? I'm like, amazingly well, but it is true that when I do tidy up, I do feel better. So maybe, I mean, I need to work on it. That's something else. So this is my card. Daffodils.
What's that?
It's a narcissi, the flowers. And it says, the whispers that inspire are shifting towards you in a melody of creative blooms. Of course. Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Yes. So let's see what this makes me think of. Okay, I think there is a poem by maybe Wordsworth or someone about daffodils. I will read that later. But so in the picture there is 3 friends having a tea outside. There are deers like my rotom passing by. There are flowers, and it is kind of I don't know, it's giving community. And also daffodils, I love the flowers. I love that they're like a symbol of when I see daffodils. I'm like, spring is here. And I watched a video the other day of my favorite forager, British forager, who told us, that the viewers, that actually daffodils are one of the most of the plants that causes the most like poisonings, because people confuse it with wild garlic. They confuse it with some sort of root vegetable or something like that. So that's also interesting how something, maybe to pay more attention to stuff. And I don't know, what does it say?
So I read the okay. Well, daffodils. Keywords: renewal, vitality, and inspiration.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
the
this I read.
subtitle. You
Yeah.
read it. Okay. Ostara is Ostara is leaking at your heels when you begin to see bright, jubilant daffodils peeking through the snow. Gaze upon them and notice their trumpet-like shape, as though Mother Earth created them specifically to announce the return of spring and the end of the uninspired, struck energy of winter.
Indeed it was.
Just as winter represents stagnation, you may have experienced a similar energy presenting itself as a lack of growth. Lack of growth, loss of motivation, or sense of weariness in the face of life's demands. The birth flower of March has arrived to announce the shifting of your seasons. It is an invitation to embrace your current changes with optimism.
Yes, optimism.
Optimism. We say hello to optimism. If
Please come to our house.
reconnect with your inner vitality by planting the seeds of creativity and inspiration. You may rediscover a forgotten hobby,
Slay.
as in
Sure.
because we are pacifists. A forgotten hobby, delight in new adventures, or simply take in the wonder of the beauty all around you. Each passing breeze or little sprout can offer a source of inspiration and renewed energy. Providing an outlet for self-expression naturally puts your mind and spirit in a period of growth. Remedies to problems will suddenly appear and you will have the answer you desire. Until that time comes, allow yourself to reconnect with your passions as a source of fuel for fresh solutions.
Nice. What do you think about it?
When I read out loud, I don't know what I read.
Do you want me to tell you
Yes,
what you
yes.
read? So
Is
it was
it-
making...
Is it something relatable, or when I was in school and I had to read out loud, I couldn't understand what was I reading.
I think it is relatable because
Okay.
you're focused on how you're reading and not
Yeah.
the words. But it was basically making a comparison with winter and saying that probably the winter was very uninspired and there was a lot of stuck energy, and now spring is coming and the daffodils have like this trumpet shape that is kind of like that
I remember
Mother Earth is announcing like "Doo-doo-doo, spring is here," something like that, and that basically that I should focus on my passions and my hobbies, and
You
that
should.
and that I will need some whatever solution for problems, it will happen, and I can just enjoy the time in the meantime.
How did this make you feel?
Good. It made me feel good. It made me feel like, heard, because I really felt this winter was very long and very stressful. So I'm very excited. I'm very happy that spring is here. So I and also the optimism is said to focus on the optimism, and that's literally what I said about not think about the worst possible scenario before it happens, and that means being optimistic, manifesting, whatever, all the words.
Yes.
Okay, so we're done.
We're done. At the end, I was probably right, because I think we reached the more than 45 minutes for sure.
Okay.
So no, it's okay. Not complaining. Just we were kind of betting how long the video would be. And but it's always beautiful. It's nice also to share like that. Sharing is beautiful. It's don't be afraid to share your emotions, especially if you're a little boy. I'm a man. If you think you belong to the masculine sphere, share. It's be fragile. It's nice. Open your doors and
Yes, feel.
let other people in.
Yeah.
If they are not vampires, in that case, don't let them in.
Don't
They will ask
don't-
you
yeah.
to come in. You
Don't-
say no. You say no. They can't. They can't.
Don't
come in.
invite them in.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like life is all about feeling bad and good, whatever. That's why we're here. So let's feel
Yeah.
and share the feelings.
Feel and share.
Okay, so thank you all for being here, and happy Ostara. Do the same, even if you didn't do it on Friday on the 20th. It's fine. You can do it whenever. Just take a time to celebrate the new season, the spring, and what that
Yeah.
can mean, and how we can use this new energy to actually feel motivated to do stuff that we want to do.
Thank you,
Thank you.
and see you next Monday.
Yes.